And we're back live with a passing show. This part is just going to be running up to my office hours at 7:30 to 9 at DuPont Coffee Collective. We're walking by the Anthony Holmead site at Mitchell Park, right across from the residence of the Laotian ambassador. This is my neighborhood. Daylilies out, yellow ones. It's a very pleasant morning. It's in the high 60s. Heading into the 70s and probably up to 80 or so before the day is done. Sunny conditions in Washington, D.C. Like to take the weather report in a little bit. Jefferson used to do that like every morning in Monticello. And so it goes. Now, I'm going to pick up a battery at the bunker before heading down to the Pot Coffee Collective. I've got about 20 minutes, maybe a little less, about 20. One, before I'm supposed to be there. I said 7:30 to 9. And, I'm throwing this open to potential in real life meetings with other Substack writers, content providers, just anybody really. I mean, I see a lot of people that I know, or at least know peripherally, because I go there all the time. But yeah, it's breaking down the barriers. Easy to be virtual these days and feel like you know people because you get on a Zoom call with them or whatever. It's not real. Need human contact. We are primates, and we're beginning to forget that. Beginning to think we're some sort of cyborgs, and we're not yet, though we are using these peripheral technologies to communicate. Started out long back. Communication over wires, thinking about telegraph in the 19th century. Telegraph, telephone, tell me. It's the way you get the word around. I like to amplify signals that I pick up. And I'm kind of selective. I curate them, but I also do tend to pick up a lot. And I don't know. I just know how things seem to me. So I'm always open to new perspectives that people might share. There's some weird ones out there. I mean, there's some pretty bizarre stuff. Learning about it as I go, learning about how people get sucked into these kind of, and maybe I have been sucked in a bit to open mindedness so far that my brain falls out. I don't think so, but I have my opinion. I have my perspective. It's limited and distorted and very well could be only partial. As you watch with me, the passing show, if you're really observant, you can pick up things that might be useful. I'm thinking now of Spy Game. It's kind of a cheesy film. I saw it in Copenhagen, Denmark. With my company, we decided to, I guess, as a perk for the company, they bought us all tickets to go to see Spy Game. And it was really interesting to watch somebody who really knew how to game the system, game it. Brad Pitt and Robert Redford starring. Redford used his entire retirement, as I understand it, to get Brad Pitt out of Huck in a Chinese prison where he'd gone to try to rescue this girl who'd been an activist in Lebanon, compromised. That is what it is. Our Creep Myrtle has come out pretty nicely. It's good to have a few of you with me. Shataya Mullet, J.S. Thomas, and Private Account all joined. It's good to see the passing show. I've gotten so cavalier, I actually take you guys into the bunker, past our little Japanese maple, replaced a crab apple that used to grow there. The crab apple was so fragrant when it bloomed. I still got my rose. It's going to put out a couple of blossoms. And my robin. Hello, robin. Oh, there he goes. Up there in the dogwood somewhere on a sill. Can't really. Oh, there he is. Hey. I think that was the female of a pair that have been the resident here for this spring. Definitely need the battery. I don't want to run out of charge. I could leave the door open, but I don't think I will. Somebody left the kitchen light on. Probably me. Got to bed pretty early last night. I'd driven so far, so I slept till about 4-ish. Been up since then. Did a couple of posts, and if you read me, it's lovely. Not, oh well. So dark, huh? I'm not turning any lights on, but you get the idea. What the bunker is like. Got so much cleaning up to do in the actual inner sanctum where I have my MacBook Pro set up. My broadcasting from there to my podcast from there as well. Most often, the backdrop is all my IKEA shelves bought when I was living in Capitol Hill, 37 16th Street Northeast. Northeast Cross. Nice. I was never promised a rose garden, but got one anyway. So you can see my roses blooming. And we're going to take it on down. Looking into the free library. This is not chick-lit. Abandoned. Lovelada. Traffic on Florida Avenue this morning. Taking in a little bit of a metadata about who was moving by. Some police activity down the block. Know what that's about. Go change now. Off we go. As we make our way down, you can see that out near the National Museum of American Jewish Military History. Bistro de Quan. This place has been gutted for a while. And this one has been occupied for a while. It's been in business a long time. The French restaurant, I hear it's not as good as it used to be. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Many places aren't. I haven't tried it now in some years, it feels like. across the pond. I last went there with Mike Hogan, who at the time was a vice president of development at George Washington University. Newsroom, always like to check what's on display there. They don't change their magazines that are out front very often. I used to pick up their Spiegel there from time to time and things like it. Got so much to clean out, so much to record. Becca's Cafe, and it's also the consulate of Bolivia. So I presume these are Bolivian citizens hanging about. And he's a little genius. That's nice. So many different lives. Got someone in Dolcezza enjoying their fare. It's like a decent croissant. Destination, Lafayette Square, the biggest there. Always $25 with that. Lafayette Square. So I'm probably going to cut the passing show as I get to the coffee place because I'm going to do a little surfing and hanging and being present in case anybody shows up for my office hours. I kind of doubt it's going to happen, but I threw the net wide. Said, hey, if you're a Substack writer, you're out here and want to meet in real life, let's do it. Why not? So far, I haven't seen much reply to that. Some folks who are not in the area said they would if they could, but they can't, so they won't. That's always good to have contacts around the world. Nice to have some of you joining us, too. Let's see, we've got a total of 7 besides me. Richard Hogan, MD, PhD, DBA. Dominic Miner. Tisha Ishka Smith. Richard Wallens joined. And the 3 I noted earlier. So lovely. Lovely to have you on board with the passing show. On Harrowings Live with Hal Gill. That's me, your host. And that's Cross Hillier. Across, looking down, Hillier goes down towards the Phillips Collection, Modern Way. Just see a Brock bas relief on the wall there. A flying goose or duck or something. And as I often mention, this was the exterior used for Captain America's apartment. Steve Rogers supposedly lived in there when he was visited by Nick Fury and Winter Soldier and got shot by the Winter Soldier, who was then pursued. So some of the exterior shots done here in DuPont Circle. I remember running into the couple that was doing security for that. I'm pretty open lately with my journey and what I've been up to. So many of you are getting to know me, or I get the opportunity to know me as well as I know myself, and maybe better, because you get to see things that my eyes probably filter out. But all these cast members of the passing show, watching, wondering, capturing a little bit of their biography, their current condition, vertical with vital signs, presumably. All the results of decision making or lack thereof. Actions. Actions can. Words are plenty, and there is no end of them. So it goes. Dock in here, see what happens. Shipment 23. I'm about 7 minutes early, so I'll unwind a bit and remind everyone that every cent spent is a vote for the kind of world we are creating together. Be mindful. We are responsible